when we first discovered discovered his body, we believed that he had intentionally tried to die. And it was actually probably after a little bit of examination that we came to the conclusion that we found that he had tied an electrical cord into a noose, put it around his neck, and he didn't have his full weight like supporting him. Like he was resting on one of the struts of his loft. So it's like I've later come to realize that he was self-harming, like he was using self-strangulation as a coping mechanism to alleviate stress. So I think he was under a lot of stress.
Man. So did you, leading up to his death, I mean, what kind of, did you feel blindsided by it? I mean, I'm sure it's one of those things where you can look back with the benefit of hindsight and see all these red flags that maybe you weren't so obvious at the time. But what was it like leading up to it?
Like everyone was blindsided.
Wow.
Yeah, he was seeing the school psychiatrist or psychologist, I think, not psychiatrist, but school psychologist. A very good, like a good friend of mine was his academic advisor, which also acts as a counselor. Like his friends, teachers, no one saw it coming. Like even the night before, we had dinner, and he was like, he had baseball tryouts the next day, and because he was a junior, he had played for a few years. He was one of the pitchers. Loved baseball to death. Was so excitedly talking about how strong the team was going to be that year, and the fact that there were so many juniors on the team that they were going to be really strong the year after. And like 12 hours later, he was dead. So unless there was a huge shift in his thinking, which I've heard from his suicidal friends that it can happen, that you can just be in such a dark place that you're not thinking rationally. But unless there was a huge shift, I would find it very surprising that he took his own life.